Welcome to this masterclass explainer for the Inner Lab. Go ahead and take a grounded breath with me and let's just settle in. Today, we're exploring the profound art of reading the room, but specifically through the lens of presence-driven leadership. When we finally step out of performance mode and anchor deeply into our internal authority, we gain access to this incredible wealth of unspoken information. We begin to truly see the people sitting right in front of us.
Okay, let's dive into this. The absolute key to bypassing those surface-level interactions lies in microexpressions. These are literally fleeting, half-second flashes of genuine emotion that pop up just before a person's conscious mind steps in to put on a social mask. By catching these incredibly brief flashes, we stop reacting to our own assumptions. Instead, we use our presence to identify what someone is genuinely feeling, allowing us to respond to their authentic state rather than just the polite expression they've decided to show us.
Moving on to comprehensive facial awareness, I really want to frame this shift in perspective carefully. This is absolutely not some tactic for interrogation or a trick to catch people off guard. Rather, it's a method of deep, respectful listening that creates a true sense of spaciousness and safety in our interactions. To actually do this, the physical mechanics are surprisingly simple. First, instead of locking into a rigid gaze right into their eyes, just let your peripheral awareness expand naturally so you take in their entire face. Second, we deliberately avoid intense staring to maintain their comfort. We're holding a gentle space here, not shining a spotlight on them. And third, as you broaden your focus, monitor the key areas simultaneously. Try to notice the area around their eyes, the tension or relaxation in their forehead, and the subtle movements of their mouth, all at the exact same time. That brings us to universal emotional signatures. As you hold that safe space we just talked about, you're going to start noticing specific emotional flashes. And what's fascinating is that these patterns completely transcend cultural and linguistic barriers. And this brilliantly illustrates the stark difference between an authentic emotion and a manufactured facade. Look at genuine happiness on the left. The entire face illuminates, right? The cheeks lift naturally, and the corners of the eyes crinkle. It's a full-body expression. But then look at the social mask on the right. It's totally isolated. Only the mouth moves, while the eyes remain entirely unchanged, maybe even a bit guarded. Our internal authority naturally recognizes this difference when we're grounded enough to look for it. Let's just take a quiet moment to absorb some of the other universal signatures. For fear, watch for the eyes widening, the eyebrows raising, and the mouth opening slightly. Anger, notice the furrowed brow, narrowed eyes, and lips pressing tightly together. Disgust, you'll see a brief wrinkling of the nose and a raised upper lip. Surprise, a dramatic widening of the eyes and a dropped jaw, even if it's just for a fraction of a second. And sadness, that creates a heavy downward energy where the corners of both the mouth and the eyes droop. Just sit with these for a second. When you are fully present, your nervous system naturally registers these subtle, split-second changes in the person across from you. Next is discernment over judgment. So the crucial point is pivoting from external observation back to internal discernment. It's really tempting to take a rigid checklist into a conversation, but we have to be so careful not to apply a universal standard to everyone we meet. Because people have vastly different baseline behaviors. Some are naturally expressive, while others are just more reserved. You absolutely must calibrate your observations to the specific individual in front of you. What you're really looking for are rapid deviations from their personal baseline. By doing this, you accurately decode their internal state without projecting your own assumptions or judgments onto them. This is the true essence of leading with discernment. We'll close our masterclass explainer today with a quiet moment of integration. Remember, these skills of comprehensive awareness and reading microexpressions, they are not tools for manipulation. They are profound invitations to deeper empathy. So, I leave you with this question. How will you use your internal authority and presence to foster genuine connection today? Thank you so much for joining me in this space, and I look forward to exploring further with you next time.